I'm outside, as you can see. So I'm outside right now. I am not outside. I tried to record something outside because it was just a nice ambiance. But pretty quickly my allergy got the better of me and I had to break that up. Anyway, I just wanted to give a quick update on the last few months and more specifically the last week since I started with YouTube. For anyone who's interested, even though that's not really anyone at the moment, but hey, at least I can look back at it at some point and say that was not that great and in this part I improved. So first of all, I bought my equipment a few months ago, like the basics, cam, mic. I didn't really get into it, not because I didn't have the time, but I kind of held myself back. One thing that definitely holds me back is perfectionism. I could have started way sooner, but I'm just so insecure about everything. Like every detail needs to be as good as possible, even though it probably doesn't matter at all. I definitely underestimated the whole process of making a video. And it sounds pretty easy. Just sit there for 5 minutes, record and then upload, right? But it's more than that. It all starts with script writing. You can write down some thoughts in bullet points, but that doesn't sound good. If you want to present something, you need a specific rhetoric. Then after that comes the recording itself. It's definitely a big challenge for me, but people don't know what you do, what I do. In my specific case, it's me, but this is supposed to be somewhat inspirational also to catch on if you are in a similar situation. You will always find someone who's against you and always someone who's with you. I mean, I know how it feels and it will hold me back, but I try step by step building up on it. Then after recording comes editing, and this is probably the most time consuming part. So there's the cutting, putting all those little pieces together, and that for me especially right now is still a pain because I have a lot of pauses. I stumble over my own words, I just blank out all the time. Maybe I even realized that I didn't have my mic on, so I need to make the whole 1 hour recording again. That happened. I had a hard time finding the right pieces that fit into that one situation. I mean, there is stock footage and all that stuff, but it's very limited, at least for the free part, and everything else is paid. Learning editing itself is very time consuming and difficult to understand. I watched quite a few tutorial videos on how to use DaVinci Resolve is my program of choice, not sponsored by the way, but it's a very advanced program with a lot of options I probably will never use because I don't produce on movie standard. I mean, my usual process at the start looked more like this. When I wanted an image about a horse, I went to Google and then I take the image and then I go to Paint and then I remove the background manually because I'm a stupid caveman. It's not really effective. There are better ways. My workflow and my setup at the moment are less than optimal, but I make it work somehow. I'm learning more and more every day. The thing is, I was always more of a consumer. I played some games, I watched some videos. I was never really interested in that back-end developing stuff. I mean, it's not coding, but you know what I mean. And I'm actually kind of surprised that editing itself, even when I do it for like 10 to 12 hours a day, it's kind of fun. I like doing it because in the end of the day I see some progress I made and that is somewhat fulfilling. But since I specifically wanted to talk about the first week, I finally uploaded my first videos and I'm kind of proud of it to at least got that far. Until now there is not much movement with like one view. It's a bit disheartening, but on the other hand I concede that my expectations probably were set a bit too high, and yeah, I guess we'll see where this journey goes. Bye!